Hey Sagittarian, how are you? So today we're having a look at the chakra system. What chakras have opened up to reveal certain aspects that we need in our life. Then we're using what are the chakra systems telling us in the future what we need to work on. Followed by a Sacred Earth Oracle card to give us a solid message between the two. So let's start, Sagittarius. What do Sagittarians need to know regarding their chakras? Sagittarius. Right, so we have two cards here. And then what do Sagittarians need to know regarding the chakras? Sagittarius. So these are the changing chakras. So hopefully you know about chakras. Right, so this is the oracle that's binding the two together. For those of you who perhaps don't know, it's an energy field. Everything's made of energy, and we need our chakras to transfer the energy. But I'm sure you know, if you don't, look it up. So the first system, Sagittarian, is choice. So you have here the yellow chakra, which is the solar plexus, just above. Above is his tummy, basically. So this comes from choice. So where do you have choice? Is there a choice? This card here signifies that the horse knows the way and the girl doesn't know the way because it's a bit foggy. So she's being guided with this horse. So it's free will, willpower, courage and change. So the direction of change is sometimes when you get those butterflies. So you think, oh, is this the right thing to do? Oh, I'm very excited about this. What's going on? So the excitement in your life has perhaps reached a interesting aspect where movement needs to take place. The change and the courage to go into the unknown. So that's another kind of butterfly effect. But there is choice. There's always choice. Or is there? You have to kind of work this out for yourself. Is it our nature? Is it our environment? What choice do I have to move forward or not? So that's paying attention to that chakra, followed by divine consciousness. So for Sagittarians are usually very much into spiritual awareness anyway. So this is a really good card for you to get. The brow chakra, opening up an interconnection, expansion, a oneness, and bringing down the light. So this divine consciousness will happen when the brow opens to allow the energy in, to allow the crown chakra to perhaps open with the spiritual energy. So if you choose to go on your higher spiritual path, then this light, this godly light, will enter if you allow it to do so. If you still think that you have no choice, or you think you've got no willpower, and sometimes it takes courage to sit back and sit in silence, in meditation, and really listen to your inner voice when we've been told that, oh no, we should be doing this. Why are you wasting your time on that? You should be saving for your future. Or why are you wasting time on that? You should be getting a job, etc., etc. We are told a lot of things that are quite negative and other people's beliefs. So we have to make our own choice now. And this spiritual horse of feminine power and nurturing power is moving you forward to allow that divine consciousness to say, hello, you haven't forgot your soul journey, have you? So it's important to recognize that, and recognize it you probably have. So moving into the future of chakras. So when you've done that, you've got the inner strength. The inner strength to open up from inside, to remove the blockages that are happening within yourself. So this comes from your core and will open up bigger and better. So it's another awakening consciousness that you've tapped into or going to. So when things are breaking away, and things, maybe physical things break, you've dropped a plate, you've dropped a glass, maybe relationships are falling away when they no longer serve you. This is all about that inner strength to be able to say to yourself, it's okay, these things can happen, but it make me into who I am naturally as a soul, as a spiritual person. So as you see in this card, everything cracks from the inside, revealing the truth of who you are in a grander scale. But this is good, it's nothing to fear. So now you've got the truth. The truth is balance between how you feel and what you say, and the energy you put in. Here it's determined about the water on this side and the fire on that side. So the emotions and the will, the free will and the willpower to move forward comes from inner strength, but it's about the balance that you actually find your own truth. So what you feel and what you do about things is the truth. So when you act upon how you feel, where does that come from? Does it come from your inner strength, or does it come from a choice? So only you can really tap into that, because you are you, and you have to go through these kind of process. But truth is a balance about many things. Taking the courage, taking that strength, taking the will of, like if you look at fire, where does fire come from? It comes from the sun. What is the sun analogy from? God itself. So it comes from love of the divine source. Where does the water come from? Well, earth is all water, really. So between the two, you have to balance that to create a oneness. So do you know fire and water don't mix? So you're going to have to work that one out for yourself. So it is a balance and creativity, because when you put fire with water, it boils and then it creates steam. So it's changed. But what does steam mean to you? So play with these things and you'll find your own truth in how the world operates within yourself, because you're going to come to those two conclusions quite wisely. We're going to use the Sacred Earth Oracle to further your messages of today. So for Sagittarians, we have fortitude, whatever that word means. So fortitude within this card is a whole balance that can bring an earthiness. Like Sagittarians, they're the horse, half horse, the centaur. And this fella, he's holding a heart. He's holding everyone's spirit animal and embracing it as a whole. He's embracing the love of all things to allow the balance of his truth and the inner strength to come forth. So the flight of the bird of prey with the puma's sight and speed, and the wolf's loyalty, and the otter down here that can swim in the water to great depths. All these aspects are all in one, which brings the understanding of what fortitude is. It's very much like the World card, with all the elements are in tune with each other to bring a sense of awareness that can only come from the courage to change who you are and bring a divine consciousness to a place where you see the full truth. This card is very purple, and it reminds us of the night time, of the illusions of night, and that we need to see clearly our future. The bird of prey will only see in the day, and the wolf will see at night. So that balance between the speed of the puma and the otter, who is very family orientated, all these things mean something to you when you adopt them, when you adopt the fortitude within your life. Okay, so I hope that's helped. Oracle cards are a great way of looking into different aspects of a life than tarot itself. All my cards you can find in the affiliate links, and I look forward to seeing you in a live reading. Lots of love to you. Thanks for listening.